Welcome to my channel Melbourne, Korea. Today I will take you on a drive through the Great Ocean Road, which is 243 kilometers long, stretching from Torquay to Allenford, which is 10 minutes from Warrnambool. The road begins approximately 100 kilometers from Melbourne. It is the world's longest war memorial. WW1 veterans built the road from 1919 to 1932. You can visit the road in one day or take a few days to experience all that it offers. It is home to some of Australia's most iconic animals. The most popular attractions are the Bells Beach, the Memorial Arc, which is the gateway to the Great Ocean Road, the 100-kilometer Great Ocean Walk, Great Otway National Park, the 12 Apostles, Lockhart Gorge, London Bridge, and the Tower Hill Wildlife Reserve. And now let me give you an insight to the history of the Great Ocean Road. Before the creation of the Great Ocean Road, traveling between the towns on the southern coast was very difficult. Following years of discussions, it wasn't until the end of World War I that the Country Roads Board finally committed to the road's construction. They approached the State War Council and proposed a plan to hire returning WW1 veterans to build a road as a memorial to the soldiers who died in the Great War. The plan suggested beginning the route at Bowen Heads, continuing west along the coast through Cape Otway, and finishing close to Warrnambool. In 1919, the construction of the South Coast Road began. Around 3,000 ex-soldiers helped build the South Coast Road, and it wasn't easy. They worked on rough terrain, through treacherous weather, and on rocky cliff sides. Unsurprisingly, a few soldiers died during the construction. Using tools such as explosive picks and shovels, they carved the road into the cliffside, camping in the bush as they went. On March 18, 1922, officials opened the first section of the road from the Eastern View to Lawn. To recoup some of the building costs, travelers had to pay a toll of 2 shillings for cars and 10 shillings for wagons with 2 or more horses. In November 1932, the road had its full official opening, celebrated with a weekend of festivities held near Lawn's Grand Pacific Hotel, officially named the Great Ocean Road. It was then acknowledged as the longest war memorial in the world. When the state government acquired the road in 1936, they abolished all tolls. Things to do along the Great Ocean Road. Go surfing. Surfing is fantastic along the Victorian South Coast. Bells Beach is home to the world famous Rip Curl Pro, but there are several other excellent places to surf, no matter your ability level. If you are a beginner, head to Torquay, Anglesea and Lawn and take a lesson from the pros at the surf schools. If you are a more advanced surfer, experience the great winds and big breakers of Torquay and Bells Beach before visiting one of the best surf spots in Victoria, Joanna Beach, 35 kilometers west of Apollo Bay. Some of the most iconic sites along the route are the natural rock formations carved from the limestone cliffs over millions of years. The 12 Apostles are the most famous of these. Standing high above the waves, these tall limestone stacks battle to remain standing as the crashing waves slowly weigh down their bases. Interestingly, there were never 12 stacks, and the name 12 Apostles was adopted because it sounded more appealing than the previous name, the Sow and Piglets. Only 7 stacks now remain, but they are still an impressive sight, especially at sunset. Nearby is the Lockhart Gorge, a picturesque inlet featuring clear blue waters flanked by 2 yellow-hued cliff sides. The small bay has a fascinating history involving a shipwreck that sank in 1878. En route from England to Melbourne, the ship named Lockhart collided with the rocky reef and all but 2 of the passengers perished. The only survivors, Tom and Eva, became famous throughout Australia and England, and the 2 rock pillars at the gorge take their names from them. Further west in London Bridge, the Port Campbell National Park. Just like the song London Bridge is Falling Down, that is precisely what happened here. In 1990, The bridge that connected the rock formations to the land unexpectedly collapsed, leaving the natural arc isolated from the mainland. Even without the bridge, the London Arc is still a beautiful example of erosive power of the ocean. Also, you can spot amazing wildlife. Several of Australia's cutest critters live along the Great Ocean Road. Stop off at the Kennet River and gaze upon the branches of the eucalyptus tree to see the koala and purchase seeds from the on-site shop to feed the colorful king parrot. During the winter months, many of the lookouts along the Great Ocean Road offer fantastic platforms for whale watching. Southern right whales and humpbacked whales swim through these waters during this time of the year, on their way to breed in warmer waters. Look out for the telltale plumes of spray to spot one of those incredible marine mammals. Kangaroos and wallabies also live along the route, generally favoring the grasslands and forest. They are most commonly seen hopping through the landscape at dusk and dawn. You can also see kangaroos and wallabies and many other animals in the Otway National Park or at the wildlife parks like the Great Ocean Road Wildlife Park and Tower Hill Wildlife Reserve. Also, you can go hiking. What better way to take the wonderful scenery of the Great Ocean Road than by strolling through its rainforest trails along its coastal tracks while taking in dramatic views. With walking tracks found throughout the national park and along much of the coastline, there is something to suit walkers of all ages and abilities. Watch the surfers tackle the waves along the surf coast, walk from Torquay to Lawn, or meander through national parks towards the 12 Apostles along the Great Ocean Walk. For a look at some of Australia's best rainforests, you can explore the walkways of the Great Otway National Park. Enjoy the peace and tranquility here as you watch the sun rays break through the canopy and reflect off the trickling streams and cascading waterfalls. Scattered throughout the towns along the Great Ocean Road are several superb places to grab a bite. Enjoy an ice cream snack at the Dooley's Ice Cream in Apollo Bay, or indulge at the Great Ocean Road Chocolaterie and Ice Creamery in Bellbrae. For a more substantial meal, you could stop at Aries Pub or enjoy a taste of the Mediterranean at the Greek restaurant in Lawn, Ipsos, whose owners were welcomed back to the open arms after owning a restaurant on the road years before. There are also several breweries and wineries along the road serving up excellent drops. Aries Pub has its own microbrewery, and in Lawn, you can enjoy free samples at the cellar door of St. Anne's Vineyards. No matter what your taste, there's something for you along the Great Ocean Road. Must visit towns on the Great Ocean Road. Number 1. Torquay. The gateway to the Great Ocean Road, Torquay, has everything you need for a relaxing stay or an exhilarating water-based adventure. Home to the world-famous Bells Beach, it is a surfing mecca. Whether you want to jump into the waves, shop among the surf brands, or explore the Surf World Museum. Number 2 is the town of Anglesea. Just like the other towns along the Great Ocean Road, Anglesea has a beautifully clean air and ocean views, but it also has excellent opportunities for wildlife and nature spotting. Look out for eastern grey kangaroos hopping through the bush or across the golf course, and search for rare orchids among the abundant flora. If you love art, then you embark upon the Anglesea Art Walk, a 2.5 kilometers walk that displays unique mosaics along the way. Number 3 is the town of Lawn, a town where the bush meets the beach. Delightful Lawn is the perfect place to fire up the barbecue and gaze across the blue waters of the Bass Strait. With 10 waterfalls within 10 kilometers, Lawn also offers great chances to see the natural wonders of the region. Or, if you want to take it easy, then grab a towel and head to the main beach. It's one of the only petrol beaches during summer, so it's a great place for all the family. Number 4 is the town of Apollo Bay, a popular stop along the coastal route. Apollo Bay has a great selection of places to eat and stay. A perfect mix of seaside town and outdoor escape. You can relax on the beach, stroll among the rolling green hills, or explore the nearby Great Otway National Park. This town is also excellent for seafood, with its scallop pies particularly popular with the visitors. Number 5 is the town of Port Campbell. If you are looking for a place to stop close to the 12 Apostles, then Port Campbell is perfect. Located west, one of the most popular sites on the Great Ocean Road, the town boasts many restaurants and cafes and has shops and galleries to explore too. For the keen angler, the harbour and local creeks offer excellent fishing, or you can join a boat tour and cast your line into the open ocean. Next, let's look into where to stay on the Great Ocean Road. No matter what your budget, there are several accommodation options along the Great Ocean Road. Camping. If the weather is good and even if it is not, then one of the best ways to experience the stunning location habitat is by camping amongst it. If you are a beach lover, you can pitch up on one of the excellent beachfront campsites such as the Joanna Beach or the Blanket Bay. If you love being amongst the greenery, you can camp at a site in or near one of the national parks. For the budget conscious, youth hostels such as the Bells Beach Backpackers and the Apollo Bay YHA offer great self-catering accommodation for those on a budget and are a fantastic choice for solo travelers. If a hostel isn't your thing, there are other options. The Lawn Hotel has a great value rooms, as does Ocean Road Brew House in Apollo Bay. The latter is connected to a brewery, so you can sample some of the local brews before heading upstairs for a comfortable night's sleep. For the budget conscious traveler, you can stay at the place where the Great Ocean Road celebrated its official opening by spending the night at Great Pacific Hotel in Lawn. Steeped in history, this beautiful building has charming rooms and on-site restaurant with sea views. If you'd like to opt for a self-catering apartment, then Airbnb have several unique options to choose from, or you can book into one of the campsite lodges or at one of the many hotels. For a real taste of luxury with some of the most stunning views on earth, stay at the road's most photographed property, the Pole House. Suspended 40 meters above Fairhaven, this luxurious pad has views that will take your breath away, guaranteed. The Great Ocean Road is a fantastic place to visit, but the best view will always be from the sky. From biplanes to helicopters, there are plenty of options for everyone who wants to experience the coastline. Take to the sky with your family and friends and explore the Great Ocean Road by helicopter tour. You can fly over the 12 Apostles and take in the stunning view of the famous limestone stacks, or fly further along the coast and enjoy views of Wreck Beach and Castle Cove. Depending on your budget and time frame, there are a few helicopter tour options to choose from. I have attached the details of the helicopter tour, the phone numbers, and you can book online and call them on the numbers that I provided in this video. Port Campbell is a coastal town in Victoria, Australia. The town is on the Great Ocean Road west of the 12 Apostles in the Shire of Corangamite. At the 2016 census, Port Campbell had a population of 478. The port and the town are named after Captain Alexander Campbell, a whaler and a colonist of Port Fairy region. The town was settled in the 1870s with the first wharf being built in 1880. Port Campbell Post Office opened on March 19, 1874. It was renamed Port Campbell West in 1881 when a new Port Campbell office opened near the wharf. There were hopes of rail connection when the Timbun line opened in 1892, but the state government vetoed the idea in 1916. The town became a center of infamy in 1970 when the bodies of a family from Melbourne were discovered in a car that had fallen over a cliff. C. Crawford family murder. The town used to be the center of a football competition known as the Port Campbell Football Association that operated from 1927. It reformed after the World War II as the Heytesbury Football League and ran until 1991. At the 2001 census, Port Campbell had a population of 372. At the 2006 census, Port Campbell had a population of 599. At the 2011 census, Port Campbell had a population of 618. Port Campbell is now a popular tourist destination for visiting the 12 Apostles, located 12 kilometers to the east of the town and the Port Campbell National Park, as well as maintaining a small crayfishing community. The state of Victoria was founded on Aboriginal land. I acknowledge the first peoples throughout Victoria and the ongoing connection to the land and waters. I pay our respects to their culture, knowledge, and elders past and present. I would like to thank all my subscribers who watch, like and comment at the end of each video. Without your support, I wouldn't have hit 100k views. So please continue to support me, Melbourne, Korea, by subscribing, sharing and liking my videos. And don't forget to hit that notification button for more new content and videos that I will be posting regularly. So take care and wishing all of you good health and happiness. Until next time, happy traveling.